incredibly important for how the event progresses. This is the second semifinal of 2 in this women's youth quad. So at the top of the screen, we see Indianapolis Rowing Club, Founders, then in lane 6, lane 5, Oak Neck, lane 4, Waterford, Conshohocken in 3, Cooper Juniors in 2, Nereid in 1, and Marina Aquatic in lane 0.
So right now, looking as though we have a little bit of separation between the top crews and the bottom in this semifinal. In lane 0, Marina Aquatic, Nereid, and Cooper Juniors in lane 2 are lagging a bit behind the leaders, Indianapolis Rowing Club, Founders, Oak Neck, Waterford, and Conshohocken. It looks as though Founders is in the lead right now. But we've seen this story quite a bit today where there will be a crew that's out, and then the crew in lane 7 will start to accelerate or turn the screws.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here.
But another story we've only started to see in the middle of the day so far are these crews that actually, by their time trial time I would have expected to be a little bit further back. But lane 3, Conshohocken, nearest on screen, going neck and neck with Waterford. Waterford's still out in front of Conshohocken by only a bit. But both of those crews are outperforming Indianapolis and Oak Neck at this point of the race. It is, what can you do on race day? It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter how you've done on your time trials to be able to have the lanes you have, the choice and chance you get, but you get to make your luck here. And what are you going to do with the oars you've given, the race you're in right now?
This is true. I once had a coach who his pre-race talk was, okay, get ahead, move ahead. Behind, move ahead. And really, it's brilliant.
Keep it simple.
So simple, yeah. But right now, it looks as though Founders has gotten ahead, and they're trying to move ahead. And then you have right there Waterford trying to get, move ahead as well. So the interesting thing to see, Indiana out there in lane 7 is working hard to stay in this mix. But right now, Founders has the lead. And it looks as though Waterford is right there. So Oak Neck still trying to maintain that contact with Founders, still trying to stay in that top group. Oak Neck doing a really good job of staying relaxed. I really like their blade work. I really like their timing. They're rowing well together. All right, now we have Indianapolis starting to apply a little bit of pressure to that Founders crew. Founders responding and keeping the pressure on. Right there, the coach's peloton is rolling right beside them. No scooters this time.
They're full speed. They got to keep up with these quads. Their quads are moving really, really
speed.
They got to keep up with them. Founders, the crew out and head, that's bow seat Carolina Lotrian. They've got 2-seat Lauren Boswell, Allison Boswell, maybe a family pair there in the middle, and then Fallon Dorney stroking that boat. Waterford, though, that's the story that I think we need to be talking about. They are doing a fantastic job here. And when we're looking at their rowing and how they're getting to this place, what do we think they're having over their crews either side of them, Conshohocken and Oak Neck?
Well, they got out to a really clean start, and they have stayed consistent. The boat looks light, and we've spoken about easy speed. So the question is, can they continue to maintain that easy speed? And then when other crews start to ask some tough questions, can they accelerate more? It looks as though Indianapolis right now has started to ask those questions, and we'll see if they can respond at all. Indianapolis really turning the screws right here as we move into the island. We'll be in that last 500 meters of the race, and it looks as though Waterford is just trying hard right now to maintain. It looks as though they've taken it up a little bit. Trying to keep that blade work, though. It looks as though right now, as they brought it up, not as sharp on the entry, whereas you can look here and you can see Indianapolis just getting that little bit of backsplash as the oars go in the water.
Yeah, I'm looking at bow seat of this Indianapolis crew. That's Ingrid Thompson. She's strategically keeping tabs on Waterford
Yeah.
out to their left. Just, every 5 to 10 strokes. So you
Yeah.
saw her take that. She's staying then right there focused, and I can see a little bit of movement. Something that they're doing is then telling the rest of the crew what they need to have done, what they need to execute. Saw a move going on there.
Yeah.
But Waterford seems to have, they are also gauging and sensing that move.
Yep.
They're also sort of exchanging blows here.
Now, I think the question is going to be is can Conshohocken out in lane 3 do anything in this last 250 meters to make up some space on Oak Neck?
They have an opportunity. Again, quads move incredibly quick. If you can get the gear shifted right together, that's the important thing. You can't go alone. You got to do it together. They could change their fate here. As we pan in and we're closing in on the finish line, closing in on the finish tower, we're watching Founders starting to open it up, get a little bit more distance, but Indianapolis now taking up the rate as well. Founders crossing this line onto that A-level final on Sunday. Then it will be Indianapolis rowing, Waterford, Oak Neck. There's a little bit of open water over Conshohocken. Overlap with Conshohocken is Cooper Juniors. Near shore, Marina Aquatic Center in the final strokes, staying just ahead of Nereid coming into those last final strokes of the second semifinal of 2 of the women's youth quads.
Some